because you can't undress a salad unless maybe you buy it a drink. Hey food nerds, welcome to the Gastro Nerd. I'm Julianne Fader. If there's one thing I always feel like I don't have enough of, and it's time. And the last thing I want to do when I come home from a long day of work is worry about going to the grocery store to go grocery shopping. So I want easy, quick recipes that are pretty much all here in my house. And it's really easy. All you have to do is just stock your pantry correctly, and you will limit the amount of times you have to go to the supermarket. For today's recipe, we're gonna make one of my favorite fall salads. It's with baby kale, delicata squash, and a warm shallot vinaigrette. And we'll top it off with some dried cranberries and toasted pecans. And the best thing is this whole thing takes about 10 minutes of your active time. So I'm just going to cut this in half. Out come the seeds. So I'm just gonna go and very thinly slice this squash. As always, salt. And then olive oil, nice little drizzle. I'm gonna throw in a little something else, just a little maple syrup. Totally don't need it because it's gonna be sweet anyway, but I'm a sucker for maple syrup. My oven is preheated to 450 degrees. And these are really thin, so it's gonna actually cook up quite quickly. To the oven we go. So while my squash is cooking, I'm gonna make my shallot vinaigrette. So it's like a little bit less than half of a standard, like a small shallot. Cover this with olive oil. On a low heat, medium to low heat, I'm just gonna let this slowly come up and just watch for the bubbles. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes. So as you can see, my vinaigrette is talking back to me. The shallots are saying, hey, we're about ready. This is good to go. I'm gonna turn this off the heat. Put it to the side, let it cool a little bit. So to finish the vinaigrette, a great thing to add, which is not necessary, but it really helps bind everything together, is mustard. This is Dijon mustard. So just a tiny bit. I don't want it to have too strong of a flavor. A little bit of honey, a little bit of salt, and lots of fresh pepper. Mix that around. Now for my red wine vinegar. Vinegar, another great pantry item, because it's already wine that's gone bad, so it ain't gonna get any worse. All right, enough nerd. All right, so I'm gonna slowly add my oil and shallots into the vinaigrette. Give it a good swirl, and then the best way to taste the vinaigrette is always on what you're gonna be using it on. So in less than no time, because my squash was cut super thin, it cooked up in, gosh, probably about 15 minutes, not even. So now I'm going to dress the kale. Here we go. It's always nice to have the dressing in the bottom and then toss it in. You can always add more. So let's see how much. This is for me and a friend. Salt your salad, season your salad. The word salad itself comes from the word salt. Salt has named many famous foods like sausage, sauce, even celery. I like pepper, and give it a good toss. So onto the plate. Look at how cute those little pieces are. So cute. Dried cranberries, and then of course a little bit of nuts. That's the way I eat it. The key to an awesome salad is a great vinaigrette, great flavors, and different textures. It's such a good salad. So there you have it, my roasted squash and kale salad with a warm shallot vinaigrette. Thanks for watching The Gastro Nerd. I'm Julianne Fader. Subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking this little button over here, and stay tuned for more delicious nerdiness to come.